Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you are new here, my name is Pedro and in today's video I bring you a different video of a before and after of something who is getting a little bit off track in the gallery, and I decided to create this video. I made this transformation last year around September if I'm not mistaken, and I decided to make this video to show my ideas of what was wrong, what could have been done and been improved, and what should have been presented to us by the game team. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So today we are jumping in Del Sol Valley, and Del Sol Valley is the world who came with Get Famous, and oh boy, how this is a dangerous field I'm going to. I will admit this is definitely my last likable world. I really dislike this world. I dislike the size of the lots. I know a lot of people want big lots, but I'm a kind of guy of smaller lots and tiny homes, so this is definitely not for me. And some of the items of this expansion, they are out there. They are very not my style, not my taste, and I enjoy the gameplay of Get Famous, but this world is so controversial. The lots are kind of tricky and not the best, and today we are jumping to the Pinnacles. So the Pinnacles feed for the rich and famous. The Pinnacles boast the most expensive homes in all of Del Sol Valley. If you want to live here, you need to make it big. And it doesn't look like they make this look big. So today we're jumping in the Bailey Moon residential, and oh boy, does have a lot of things to talk about it. So without further ado, let's jump into the before and then the after. So before we jump into the building of today, I want to talk about this amazing, wonderful view was created for the Pinnacles and Del Sol Valley. And let me tell you, this looks gorgeous. Of course, the trees are like this because I think my game is in early spring or autumn. But it doesn't matter because the view is still amazing for a city. I imagine there at the end to be San Myshuno kind of thing. I don't know, probably another city, but it's beautiful. The map is beautiful. And the house we bring you today is this monstrosity. I'm sorry to call it like that, but I really dislike this house. It's like, it had so much potential, but I don't like this house. We will keep the shape of it. We will adapt a little bit and we'll give a little bit of more sense of being like this shape, but it's not my favorite. But I didn't want to change the shape, and of course I want to feel I'm doing a good job, so I'm just be using Get Famous for the transformation and renovation of this building because I think it's fair. And it's the only way I can compare of what was the possibilities with the items they give us in Get Famous and the reality of what has been done. Here is the back of it, so I imagine this to be kind of, I didn't make it, but it's like an infinity pool image it, so you are in the swimming pool and you have this view because it doesn't have any fence, it doesn't have nothing. And let's jump inside. So if we go through the front door, we have a very open space and it's very big, this house. And I will tell you in advance, it's very empty, this house. And I don't even know where to start. Let's start with this little corner, because this is a bathroom, so it's literally in the entrance. I imagine it could be okay to have a bathroom like this. It's a guest bathroom. We have a toilet. We have very high windows and very high walls. We have this bold blue and red. I don't imagine this to be for such a rich, famous taste person, but okay. If we go here through this side, we have a dining room with a massive mirror. We have a door to the outside. I actually like the views from this windows. It's not bad. Here in the middle, on like literally parallel on the entrance, we have a kitchen. Very red. I see they love red and black. I don't know if this is kind of any trying representation. We have like a cellar here with wine bottles, and here we have just like, I don't know, I imagine this to be almost do you know that places where they show art and they have just minimal things, so you pay attention to the art because they are selling it? It's like an art gallery, and they have just one or two seats. This is like what reminds me. We can go just outside just to see swimming pool. It doesn't have much. Yeah, that's it. I don't understand this side way of the swimming pool. Not for me. Okay, here on the side of the entrance we have a little bit more sittings with a massive television, and everyone can see inside of your house, literally. So of course you don't have many people passing here. We imagine this to be a place where have a security guard in the entrance of this to go to the Pinnacles, so it's kind of okay. But then you have a lot of paparazzis taking pictures outside, and famous don't like that kind of things. So let's go up. And when we go up, we have all of this flash blue things. So we have here a gym. So we just running mat, and of course we still have view. So you have a massive room with just one object and two mirrors. It's like, yeah, okay, if you like that. If we go here, we have a balcony, so an empty balcony, and it's the bedroom, so one of the bedrooms of this house. Here we have a closet, I think. We have all of these bold choices. This is kind of nice. It's not bad if the room was just this size, but then we have all of this empty space. And here we have a bathroom, and we don't have a toilet on this bathroom. This is the issue of this house, is we have one toilet for all of these bathrooms. You have a bunch of them though, but you just can go to the toilet in one bathroom, and it's like the guest bathroom in the lower floor. So here we have this room. This room have a wonderful view, and of course we have another closet, like very empty, nothing special though. And here we have another bathroom, and of course we have no toilet. And yeah, it's massive. It's almost like a salon for you to make like a dance floor. It's not good. If we go here, we have a DJ table, so we have like some entertainment, and of course we have a door to the balcony to have this wonderful view. And then I don't understand this choice of making this. It's fine. So this is the other door in the corridor, and this is like the master bedroom. Behind here we have a kind of decent closet. This one is not so bad. And then if we go through this door, of course we don't have a toilet. I assume is supposed to have a toilet here. I don't know if when they transport the building to the pack and they ship it out when they were selling, it had any kind of bug or mistake. They didn't notice, and the toilets were actually here, but they disappear. And we have two sinks, kind of very empty, and I think that's it for this building. I think it had nothing else to show. It's so massive, and I think it's so ugly at the same time. So let's see what I have done and to see if had a big improvement. I really like the improvement. It's not my favorite place to play, but I'm kind of proud and I really enjoy the transformation. So let's dive into it. So as you can see, this lot is in the gallery for a long time now. If you want to download, I will put all the links in the description. And let's dive into it. As you can see, it just used Get Famous, and let's see what is reserved to us. I really enjoy it, the way I transformed this. You can see the shape of the building is still exactly the same as the original one, but it looks much more luxurious. It doesn't have much more greenery. It have a little bit. The greenery is a little bit dead, but it's because of the season I'm showing this. And the difference is like, it's not too much, but you have some greenery and it brings some luxury. We don't have floating squares in both sides. We have a more cohesive building, and let's have an overview on the sides. So here we have the back of it. So we have a more central swimming pool. We have some big windows and curtains, and I really like it. I think it turned out to be pretty beautiful. You see, I put like a pillar here to support. It need to have some support. It's just not floating. I understand it's like to modernize and make like a modern kind of building, but I didn't like it how it was. And of course we have these fountains, and they work. They are really pretty. So let's dive through the front door and see how did I perform inside. Before we go inside, I want to tell you I tried to use as much and as maximum I could of the items were already inside of the home, and of course I added a bunch more because the house was completely empty for such a VIP luxury place to be. So yeah, it needed to have some improvements. So to start off in this entrance, I put this wonderful art piece. I imagine VIP people love art pieces, and this is an amazing one. I love this art piece. It came with Get Famous. So we have like a little entryway. It's like a waiting room. So people can wait if they have meetings or they have something to tell. Here then we have directly to the living room. Of course we have a little bit of the study area because you have kids, and was to use this corner. Instead of using curtains, I used this wooden frames just to cut a little bit of the windows to don't be so obvious. And here we have the living room. Of course I put a piano because I believe even, you know, I imagine this family, even if you don't know how to play piano, it's posh to have one, so they have one. So I gave a piano and some instruments. Of course I gave a chandelier. This chandelier, it came with Get Famous. The massive television is still here, so here is more the family area. And of course I didn't want to obstruct the view from the living room, so I didn't put any curtains. Here then we have a separated area to go to the kitchen. And of course, we have a door from the kitchen to the outside because we have a barbecue area. And when you have family around, friends, parties, you want to have access to all of this side of the house. And of course, here we have the inside dining room with the bar because you always make drinks. You want to show off a little bit, so I removed the cellar and I put a bar here, and in the place of the cellar we have the first bathroom. This bathroom have a shower, so you can come from the swimming pool and take a quick shower if you wish. It have toilets and it have this sink with this mirror. I really like the vintage kind of design of these items coming with Get Famous. So here we have an outside table. We have a wonderful swimming pool, and here on this side we have kind of a party vibe way. So I used the bar they had inside, but I create this kind of fake sandy beach, and you have like a bar, and you have the drinks, and you like hire a mixologist, and he came here, and you have like nice summer parties and sunsets, and posh life rich famous people do, and I'm all into it. So if we go here to this door in the living room, I imagine this to be a guest room or the butler room because it's closer to the ground floor. And of course they have their private bathroom with a toilet, and we have a combo shower, bath, and a simpler hand wash sink. I really like all the designs. I used a bunch of items were here before. I changed colors, and of course I removed that ridiculous closet was inside of that empty rooms. If we go up, we have the rooms of our Sims. Let's start here from the balcony. So this is the front balcony. We have a kind of a solarium sunroom. I imagine this one to be a little bit of a place for show off, for the paparazzis to take pictures on purpose. So they are here just to pretend. This is the front, and I try to give some privacy with this kind of windows, but you still can see, you see the front of it and the tourists, and you came to wave and you have your life, but you are like shy, and you know what is the picture I'm framing here. And then here we have a kids room. I put 2 single beds because I think it's always good to have more than one, even if you have friends of your kids coming around. You have curtains, you still have the wonderful view. It's in this kind of blue. I love this vintage design. I wish in my real life to have all of this kind of wardrobe things because they're beautiful. And here we have a closet, a walk-in closet where they hang all the clothes and everything they need. And of course they have a bathroom. We have everything we need in this bathroom. It doesn't have curtains, I know, but because this is for the back, you almost need to use Pinnacles to see from downstairs to here. So I think it's right. If we go to the next room here, we have a corridor, a common bathroom. So for toddler, because we're gonna have a toddler's room, we have a bunch of rooms here because this house is really massive. This is just like a common bathroom upstairs when you are like in the solarium sunny place. So here on the side of this, we have a gym, a proper gym with all the equipment. We have some trophies on the wall, I think. Probably not. Probably I didn't put it here. And of course, we have a changing room, so you can have your friends. It's only have a shower here, was made on purpose, so you need to use the other bathroom if you want to use the toilet. But here we have a literally changing room. With all of this wood, thanks again to create a little bit of an illusion of protection from the windows. So if we go to the next, here is a corridor, just a simple corridor with some bookshelves. If we go here, of course, we have the office. We need to have an office for this famous people, library, something like that. So here is where they have the meetings. We have the DJ table. Sometimes they have some parties. Sometimes he's just training and is related to the family, so I decided to keep all of this. We have some trophies there for writing. Of course, here is the continuity of the corridor to the master bedroom, and off the side of the master bedroom we have a toddler's room, and I think this really fits the vibe. If they want to have more kids, they have, like, they are young, they are pretending to expand their family, so why not having it? And here she go. And this is my favorite room, and it ended up to be so pretty. I love this room. I love the colors, I love the yellow and the brown, the design I took, the massive frame on the wall, like, was made it to have this design, and is so pretty. I think was such an improvement. We still use the items were here, and it's much more richer, these rooms. And of course, if we go here through this tiny corridor, we have our walk-in wardrobe, and of course at the end we have the bathroom, and this is what I decided to put it together. So you came from the bathroom, and of course we change and you are ready to go. And of course, this, to finalize, have a balcony. The balcony now, instead of have that window, it have a little bit more privacy, but you still have the view, and the Sims can still have the view. But now we have a jacuzzi. This is the free jacuzzi who came in the 20th anniversary. I decided is not my favorite item at all. I think was the first time I use it in a house, and why not to give it a use if you have it for free. We have a lot of skill build items, and yes, this is the building. I really like it. It's so pretty. It's much better than it was before, and I think something like this, it should have been something they give it to us. So here it is, another transformation, and using just one pack. And of course, I really appreciate all the feedback and all the love has been shared in this channel. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like. If you like this video and this transformation, let me know what was your favorite thing I did in this building. And of course, I will see you all in the next one.